Gamers, welcome back to more Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne for the Wii 2. Not to be confused with the Wii U. This is a much more, superior system. We're over here with Jack Frost, who is, what's your boy doing down here? We're in the Labyrinth of Amala. You might recognize this as right before we fought, Dante, or at least right before we got chased by him. But there seems to be a Jack Frost here. What's his deal? Hee-ho! The Emperor has returned! I want his autograph, so I'm gonna go look for him, ho! The Emperor, you say? Well, the Emperor was Black Frost, but we beat that guy up. What do you mean he's returned? Interesting. Yeah, so this is the place where we ran from Dante. I'm coming back down here because we need to, set our new menorahs in their pedestal and unlock the 4th Kalpa. You hear a voice. Hee-oh. Guess I'm a little late to the party. Getting down here was like running through a nightmare. True story, hee-ho. Hee-ho, remember me? The Emperor of Kabukicho has finally made his comeback. He to the Friezo, ho to the Frieze. What? That's what I'm saying. Oh, and if you're wondering what exactly this comeback entails, I am not at liberty to say. Don't ask me why I shrank either. Trade secret, ho. Anywho, the reason why I'm in this hellhole is because I'm trying to fight my way to the top, bottom? I know, if I tag along with you, I can learn to be my coolest, strongest self, ho. So enough heeing and hoeing, let's go already. Black Frost joined without your consent. And there it is, the very famous line. I mean, it can also happen in battle too, but the infamous, demon joined without your consent line. Yeah, so if you come back here after defeating Jack Frost, or Black Frost rather, this deep into the game, Black Frost will be down here, and he will join you. And honestly, he's really great, because he comes at level 66, so he's already really strong. And he learns some pretty decent moves. He starts with Mabufudyne, he learns Diorama pretty soon, and he learns all kinds of other good skills. So yeah, definitely not going to complain about him being in the team. I don't know if I'm going to put him in the party quite yet, because the only problem is, I don't know. I mean, Mothman's got prayer. We really need to pass prayer to someone else since Mothman's not that high of a level, but whatever. We've accomplished the main goal, though, of going through there. It's really, I guess it's kind of easy to miss that, because you do have to go into that room, which otherwise is kind of pointless. But you do get the hint that he's down there from the Jack Frost, so I don't know. Now you know. That's where you get Black Frost. He's pretty cool to have. It looks like we just go straight here. And now, oh yeah, the winding passageway before we had to fight Dante. Ah, Dante, I miss him already. Maybe one day we'll be reunited. But yeah, we've completed all of the Fiend fights. Despite that, though, there are still 2 Kalpas. Not 1. We still got 2, so what's up with that? We already did this. So now it's time to enter the shaft. And try not to take too much damage. When I was doing the minigame to, get down here, I took a bunch of damage because I'm very bad at this game. This is a very strange one. I guess it makes it nice and easy to get money from. Maybe that's the point. Okay, I knew it. I was like, this is SMT3. It's going to bait me, and it's going to hit me with, a wall of stuff if I stay down there. Ooh, another 100. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. It was so nice and easy at the start, and then it got way worse. Let's pick up some coins. They call me Super Mario, the way I be collecting the coins. This is the epic. Well, only 286. This is the epic commentary you get from the Red Scissor channel. I guess we did that one before because I already put some of the menorahs here, but we're going to light the menorah beauty that we got from Mother Harlot. And finally, the menorah of glory that we got from Trumpeter. And that completes all the menorahs. Now we can continue. Turn back right now, it's dangerous up ahead. Not only is it dangerous, it's deadly. I'm telling you, you're not gonna live till regret it. Well, if you still insist on going, I won't try to stop you. Just make sure you go straight. Don't ever turn left, okay? Please believe me. Well, I've got to go back and unlock this quick travel point and then go save, so I'm gonna make a cut here. Alright, so we're over here at the Demon Fusion menu, and that is because we need to make sure our entire team is unaffected by dark-type attacks. Now, luckily, I can easily make myself immune to dark by changing my Magatama, and two of the demons we've been using, Beidou Jinjun and Tai Taoti, these two are already immune to dark, which is very convenient. But Mothman is not, and I do really want a demon with prayer on the team, so I actually went ahead and summoned Dominion back from our demon compendium. And if we use Dominion and combine them with Mothman, we can actually make Decarabia. And Decarabia is a little higher level, you know, he's a few levels higher than Mothman, and also he's Null's Dark. His Null's Dark, I can't talk. Yeah, so we can pass prayer over to Decarabia. And what else do we want? Agadine, definitely want Tarukaja, and then we could grab Dekunda. That's pretty good. Are you sure? So we can fuse those together, and there he is, Mr. Patrick Star himself. I am Decarabia of the Fallen Clan. I am at thy command. Wow. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I also got a Saki Mitama by trading in some of my gems, and what Mitamas do is they give a stat buff. As you can see, this would give Black Frost a little more vitality and a decent amount of extra luck. So, I mean, I guess I could use this on someone. The thing is, I don't know if any of these demons are going to be, like, permanent, so I think I'm going to save Saki Mitama for a little bit later, and then I can, like, you know, buff a demon that we're going to be bringing to the final boss fights. But in the meantime, I think this should be good enough. Let me just check my Magatamas real quick and see what one we want to choose. So definitely not the one that's weak to dark. This one nulls dark and is weak to light. I forget if it's okay if we're weak to light as long as we null dark. I think it's okay. I think as long as we null dark, that's the only thing that matters. So we'll grab this one. Although, was there stat buffs? This one gives a couple extra vitality. Yeah, this one gives more vitality. Maybe I pick this one instead. So now our whole team, once we summon Decarabia, Null Dark, not you, not you, you, Null Dark, Null Dark, Null Dark. We're all ready for the boss of the 4th Kalpa. And, I think you guys are going to like it because it's a very iconic one. So I will see you once we get to the 4th Kalpa. Alright, now we can continue onwards. Now, that guy, he wasn't warning us for nothing. The astute among you may notice. This looks awfully familiar. It almost looks like the Cursed Corridor. And you would be correct. Ow, ow, ow. As we are going to be walking, we're going to be taking a ton of damage. So we escaped that cursed corridor. Now this is rather suspicious. What's up with the cursed corridor returning? Here we're gonna want to take the eastern path. And now we're gonna get into a battle. Oh, hey look, Dekarabias. You know what? I'll just punch them with my epic auto attack. Oh, sure, I always miss all of my, Iron Claws. But this guy hits it and crits. They're teaming up on my poor Dekarabia. Well, annoyingly, they set up a barrier, so... I guess I'm just passing with Demi-Fiend. Let's try Electric. We could Thunderclap, that's kind of funny. We'll just Zeodyne. Agadine? Yeah, I don't know why. I knew that guy was immune to fire. Alright, well, the good news is... the Reflect has worn off, so we can just kill that. Alright, let's go directly straight. And we will come to a ladder. We call the corridor ahead the 12 meters of eternity. It's only a short distance to the other side, but every time you enter, you end up somewhere else. Try it yourself, you'll see what I mean. So the way this works is depending on the moon phase, you'll end up in a different location. Now, to get where we want to go, the moon phase has to be new, which is, unfortunate. We got our repel's already up. And we're on 8 out of 8, so we're gonna have to run in circles a little bit and hope the repel can keep us away from all these scary demons in here. Demi-Fiend is definitely higher level than them, but it doesn't mean it's guaranteed to work. Whee! It's kind of a jerk move for her to be like, oh yeah, it's just random, I swear. But no, it's not random. It's dependent on the moon phases. There's a couple of items you can get by going to the different, like, moon phases, but there's nothing I want to pick up, so we're just going to go straight to the goal here. You know, the 4th Kalpa, it's, like, really short if you're using a guide, but if you were to just, like, wander around here yourself, then it would be a lot longer. So we're on new, so we can go through. Now you'll notice if we press triangle, we actually can't use the map here. But that's fine. We want to take the second right. That's the first right, so we don't want to go there. Should I heal? Nah, the repel will simply work. Oh, we'll see our friend Mothman! Our leader's room is there. Be careful. So if we head this way past Mothman... Ow. 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 We'll get to a door labeled the Wicked King's Hall. Ooh, spooky. You sense a strong presence. Will you enter? Yes, we will enter.
You've withstood the attacks of the fiends, and now you stand here before me. For this feat, I shall grant you audience. Come forward. I am chief among those who fell from heaven. Alongside the Angel of Darkness, I lead the demons of chaos. I am Beelzebub, ruler of death and warden of souls. So, here we have Lord Lucifer's favorite. I've heard much about you. With the power given to you by Lord Lucifer, you are trying to create
That's right, we're fighting Beelzebub in his fly form. Yeah, I don't actually think that his weird caveman form is in this game as like a summonable demon. But it is in some other games. But in this one, we just got his epic fly form. I mean, this design's just so iconic in the series. He always shows up in every game, and he's always like an endgame super powerful demon, so it's going to be super fun to fight him. He also tends to have really great battle themes. Big fan of his theme in this game, also big fan of his theme in SMT5 Vengeance. Now, the thing with this guy is he has a signature move called, oh gosh, it's like escaping me, Death Flies. That move has a very high chance to insta-kill you. However, if you're immune to Dark, it will not insta-kill you. So that's why we made sure to be immune to Dark, because it makes this fight so much easier if everyone's immune to it. So we're just going to do the tried and true method because he is not immune to physical, which is great for us. Now, luckily, he doesn't use his stronger moves till he's lower on HP. So we could just start hitting him with some super strong attacks. Do you have anything useful? I guess we could just try a Stasis Blade. Or we could pass and then heal. Let's try that. We'll go pass, prayer, focus, and then Sukukaja could be good. Or we could Megiddo. I mean, Megiddo's probably not going to do very much damage. No! Iron Claw strikes again. Always with the missing. Alright, I'm going to use a Stasis Blade. Only 292. Ow. Alright, this turn I'm going to focus all in on just trying to hit him with a boosted Iron Claw. No crit. It's okay, we dodged. Yeah, he's still doing a lot of basic attacks in the early phases, which I'm definitely happy to see that, I can't lie. It'd be nice if I could get some crits to, like, extend my damage here. Yeah, not a lot of crits. Can we get a crit here? Nope.
That was a good warm-up. Well, my subordinates are getting restless, so let's start the real battle.
Alright, he's done playing around with his basic attacks and simple magic spells. Yeah, there's Seikaja. And focus, yep, so he's actually using good moves now, so that's just great. Now, luckily, he didn't actually attack that turn, so that gives us plenty of time to just set up another Terrakaja. I think I should keep up the damage, though, so let's actually Iron Claw. Oh, man, I feel like, I know Iron Claw's not, like, the most accurate move, but I feel like I never had this bad of luck with it in my previous playthrough. I don't know what is going on with Iron Claw, man. I guess we gotta pump that hit and evasion. I'm probably using prayer a little too much, but I'm just really scared of dying. Man, I just can't crit either. There's Death Flies. So, it only hit one of us, but if that demon had not been nulled to dark... What is this wording? Had not been immune to dark, it would have died instantly. But luckily, We knew this fight was coming, and so I planned around it. Alright, another 1,000. That's good. And another Nikaja, of course. Figures. And another focus. Okay. That is perfectly fine by me. We're just gonna kind of continue the normal rotation. Did we debuff him at all? Why did he do that? I don't remember debuffing him. I think only Demifeed even has debuff skills. Alright, let's prayer. Yeah, definitely prayer too much at the start there. Yeah, attack again. Alright, well at least he misses his moves too. I'm gonna try a Stasis Blade. No, I shouldn't have done that! No! Big punish. Aw, man. Alright. Okay, that's already in effect, so... I'm actually gonna Fog Breath. Alright, Iron Claw, please crit. No, it's still not critting. Oh, jeez. I mean, we have Endure, so we have one hit that we could take, but that did a ton of damage. And unfortunately, our healer is, it doesn't have any MP because I used it way too early. We can always swap out, but then that demon will be at big risk of dying to a Deathflies. We can take one hit, but I'm gonna be honest, we should just play it safe and use a bead. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so focus is already in effect. Gives us a chance to do the Fog Breath thing again. We've kind of got our strategy down. It's just a matter of if we can kill him before we run out of resources. Ow, don't attack me. Come on, dude. Alright, you know what? I believe in the risk. Wow, I'm gonna immediately get bodied. Okay, never mind. He's not attacking twice, so we're fine. In fact, he did not attack at all. Cool. Then I could just use a bead. I feel like he's gonna get rid of our buffs. Wow, I just can't hit these Iron Claws. Okay, he got rid of his own buffs. That does give us a chance to focus, though. And hopefully increase our hit and evade so that we actually hit this move. We actually got a crit! Oh my gosh, it's been 10 million years! There's another Deathfly, it's pretty harmless, luckily. Tauti is dying. So, I guess we should probably do something about that. Or we could go all in, baby. All in! Ooh, 1600. Actually, a decent amount of damage for once. And there goes all our buffs. I could use a chakra pot. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. I mean, this is a pretty tough fight, so this is a good time to use this. Alright. Back to business. See if we can actually do some damage. Man, I have no idea how much health this guy has, but it's immediately noticeable that this guy has way more health than any other enemy we fought so far. These last two Kalpa bosses do not mess around. They are some endgame level threats, that's for sure. No, come on. Alright, at least we're both missing. Let's try to get some crits. Oh my gosh, I cannot hit. I can't hit. Can I get some damage, please? Thank you. Your boy is out of MP, so, it actually doesn't really affect the rotation that much, though. We were usually passing with Dekarabi anyway. Man, these misses are just so annoying. I really hope the, like, final physical skill that we'll eventually learn has more accuracy than this, because this is getting ridiculous. Oh no. I feel like the fight would have been over by now if we actually like hit our moves, but you know. I guess I'm asking for too much. Holy crap, we killed him. That was a little rough. I mean, we were never in, like, danger. It was more just annoying because I kept missing. 10,000 EXP. Put into agility. I have such high agility and I still miss. We do not want Mana Drain. We're only using this Magatama for its dark effect. And we got cursed. Oh, great. I should not have accepted that. We got Hellgaze and he wants to talk to us. Ooh, a Dismute. Wow. Well, he's dead. Let's go. We're free. Okay, do I have, like... I can't get, like, a Disc Curse, right? Ooh, we could use the EXP things. Those are from the DLC that I was talking about last time. I might as well use those because they're sitting around. But yeah, we can't use any of this. We have to go back to the healing point to get rid of the curse. That's annoying. Okay, yeah, we should wait to open the mystical chest, considering... Ooh, 66,666 Maka. Considering this room is a safe zone, we'd be kind of dumb not to get it. Like, I always just grab the boxes right away, But look, if they put them right next to an area where I can freely run around without having to worry about getting into battles while I'm cursed, I'm gonna take the chance, you know? I'm gonna take the opportunity to get some actually good items. Alright, let's go. 3 diamonds. A strength incense. And a magic incense. Well, the strength incense isn't great because we're already max strength, and the magic incense isn't good because we're not magic based, but again, we could save those for like our endgame team. Alright, let's at least make sure our health is up, even if we're cursed. And we should talk to Mothman now. You defeated our leader? Wow! Then you should look for the Star Key. It can unlock the golden doors. It's somewhere in this labyrinth where it used to be cursed. There's another demon who knows where it is. If you can get the Star Key, maybe you can make it to the bottom. So in order to make it to the final Kelpa, we do need this Star Key item, and we still can't open the map. Oh, come on. Now, he mentioned that we can go to talk to a demon. Oh, wait, let's talk to this guy first. To continue on, just go down the ladder. If you want to go back, then return through the 12 meters of eternity. It's really strange. From the other side, the phase of Kagatsuchi determines where you'll end up, but from this side, you can only return to the entrance. Okay, I want to go back to the entrance. We don't want to continue on because we don't have the Star Key yet. Oh yeah, it's just this again. But what he's referring to is that the cursed corridor is no longer cursed because we defeated Beelzebub, who was the cause of the curse. So this is what I mentioned way back when we did the cursed corridor. I mentioned that if you come back later, you could easily get through the cursed corridor. But the trade-off is that you will not have the reward. You will not get all the money because, you know, the demon down there is not going to be impressed with you for making it through the non-cursed corridor. I mean, come on. Do I have a escape item? Does anyone know any of the escape moves? No, yeah, see, we're cursed, so this is... Getting out of here is going to be a nightmare. Okay, we did escape. Do we have a demon with the escape skill? We do. Pisaka has it. Okay, let's return you to stock and we'll summon Pisaka so that we can run away if we get into another fight. I don't know. I always get greedy, man. I was like, yeah, I'll just accept the call of the Magatama, even though it's a terrible random Magatama we have equipped. You know, speaking of that, let's actually fix that. Go back to our, Oh, we can't switch while we're cursed. Okay, well... We'll have to do that later. But it looks like we're going to successfully make it out of here. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to go do the Star Key and the final Labyrinth of Imala right away. In fact, I know we're not going to do it right away because I want to kind of space these things out a bit, you know. And also, while we weren't in any real danger with that fight, I still am a little concerned about the final boss of the Labyrinth of Imala because they're quite powerful. And I don't really want to mess with them unless I'm also just a little bit stronger. So I say that the next episode, we're going to take on the diet building, which should be fun. There's a lot of little bosses we could fight over there. I say can, but we don't really have a choice. We have to fight them. And then after we complete the diet building, then we'll probably loop back over to the Labyrinth of Imala and obtain the Star Key, which is actually kind of a pain to obtain. There's a little chain of NPCs you have to talk to obtain it, but you'll see all about that next time, because we're going to end off this episode right here. I wanted to record myself getting back, because there's always a chance that we died from the curse, but luckily we succeeded, so we could safely end off the episode. Beelzebub was defeated. Next time, we take on Hikawa and his minions over at the Diet Building. See ya!